Welcome to Uncle Golgo's garage again. Just like last time when we sawed off the makeshift sign for the Soaring Eagle Camp, we finally spending some time in the man cave. We're finally spending some time in here. This is springtime's project, so just throw it back up here, up there. That's another project we got going. There's a new addition to a new neighbor here. Our box of broken coil light bulbs, burnt out coil light bulbs. These burnt out coil light bulbs cannot be thrown into garbage. They're toxic. So put the sharpening board up here. So we're running out of power. We're running low on power, so we gotta hurry here. Just gonna do a quick, maybe 5 minutes episode with you guys here. So, Uncle Golgo's garage. So what has Uncle Golgo been doing for the past year, for the past few years since I've started this episode? Well, as you can tell, I've been helping out with the Native Student Center over the Yukon over at Bull Valley College. So I've been getting lots of bottles this way, and let me put this to the side here. Down here. There we go. We'll clean this in the springtime. Just swipe down for project here. So we gotta try and clean the. We gotta try and see if we can clean clean up the woo machine. The Dyson. So, what have I been doing this whole winter? Well, this whole winter I came across a whole bunch of bags to store my bottle empire. For example, I still have the original bags here from the Alexander, but I've gotten some new bags here. This one here from the Sea Train, also from the Sea Train. So I'll fill these two up. I think I got another orange guy in here somewhere. So so we've got 2 large bags here, 4 large bags here, the 2 orange ones here. So all 4 all together. And look, I found this special bag here in the trash as well. So 3 large plastic ones, clear plastic ones, 3 large orange ones. What else is in here? I wonder. It's like Santa Claus bag. Ho ho ho, Santa Claus. I got like there's 4 large bags. 4 large clear plastic bags. This is a miniature bag. I can use that. I can use that to hold more bottles. But the idea was for me to clear out like this half of the bottles every half a year. I collect some. And again, I call it a charity to come and pick it up. These orange ones are from the Alexander homeless shelter, the treatment homeless shelter, community hub. I was going to donate this to the Vicova, a handicapped recreation / advocacy group. But I have a different plan altogether. I know this may sound mercenary, but I think I'm going to keep the bottles this year. At this time, because I'm trying to raise money for my wife, Big Thou, to go to World Youth Day. I figure that these large bags, these large containers can hold a shitload of bottles. See, I got this large bag here. I got this half a sack here. I got a whole bunch of bags here as well. This one's I pulled out of the trash again. This one's almost full. So we'll put that over here in the full pile. See, in this case we got large bags down here. We got smaller bags here. Maybe the 2 bags I grew out of there, like maybe 5 bags there. So I estimate that the number of bottles here, or maybe 500 or so. That it only brings me like $50. But if I could fill these things up again, like maybe I could get 1,000. Who knows? But unfortunately, I can't give it to Mykova or the Alex this year because they're trying to raise money for a trip, for a spiritual trip for my wife. I was trying to save her money as well by just diverting some of my own my own money, my own allowance I get from the government for being disabled. Trying to divert money that way so she can go on a spiritually enriching trip. I went to World Youth Day as a child, a 21-year-old child, not a child at all, but and I had a wonderful time. So I wanted her to have a wonderful time before we get married and settle down, and I do this in my real house. It's winter time. It was a really wet year this year. It was a really snowy year this year. So what happened was so they had the city of Transit left a whole bunch of these guys there in the trash. So I picked up a whole bunch over the year, over Christmas/winter break. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys here. So I'm gonna call. I don't have a vehicle myself, so I'm gonna have to call a service that comes and picks up bottles for. They get some of the price of it. So I'll be losing money there, but at least I get some of the money back. Whereas if I donated it, the charity gets all of it. See, so 6 small bags, 7 small bags, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 and 13 should do it. 13 plus the several large bags over there. Should maybe reach about 100 bottles. I get bottles also from my friend Alex Roth. He's of Edmonton, of Calgary. A fellow Star Trek fan, a fellow socialist, my bromantic friend. In fact, this whole weekend I'm gonna go. He's managed to store a couple bags as well. So he's managed to store a couple bags as well. So I usually collect this for the Star Trek Club to save. Donate once to the Star Trek Club. Donate one half to the Star Trek Club. Donate one half to the charity. So here's what you can recycle. You can recycle any bottle, any juice box. These ones especially are very good. They're very these milk bottles are very good. So this guy's almost full here. So let's fill up these smaller bags before we dig into the big bags here. Larger bags here. So there's another bottle. It's another. I usually don't go to KFC, but it's because the food is substandard now. It's just battered. It's cold. It's greasy. It gives me the gurgles. The gurgles. One night, KFC owed me an extra bottle because they sometimes lapse and forget to give me bottles, right? Even spare bottles. So I have to remind them, and then I will be ordering them from them for a very long time because somehow KFC gives me a yucky in the tummy, makes my tummy feel really bitter and gooey. So this guy's full. This side bag's full. I'm gonna throw it on top here. Anywhere we can find space. And look, like I said in the sign making video, I got these weird sausage looking bags. I'm not sure what was in these. Maybe flowers, but they're able to contain maybe a fair amount of number. Plus they just rest so easy in the whole pile. I think this one can hold a few more. Can hold a few more something at least. Yeah, I can stuff a few more something in here at least. And you know, the containment unit, my garage is starting to get full. Here's a beer bottle. Glass is very hard to come by now. It only comes in beer bottle format now. But glass, like I said, it's very expensive. It's very hard to come by. They usually make it out of aluminum or plastic, which is very recyclable. And you know, I told my wife, Big Dow, that I think these are I think these are the trash. Yes and no. I wear gloves. I'm not wearing gloves now, but I wear gloves. And sometimes people leave these on the train. Sometimes people leave these on the train. They leave this on the street, and they don't get recycled, right? They don't get cleared out. So therefore, these materials go to waste. And I'm from the 80s, the beginnings of the environmental movement, especially here in Canada. You know, my dad was an environmental guy, environmental officer. I'm an ex-Boy Scout, so I'm pretty much taught to do these kind of things. A lot of times there are recycling containers here in the city. And then people just put their bottles in there, and then people like me come and pick them out. And then sometimes an elderly person will do this too, to make the retirement money last a bit longer. So, but I don't really. It's not that I need the money. It's just that I like to. I hate making waste, right? So here's a spool. Good thing I saved this. Sometimes you don't want to throw away some vital tool from the desk up here, where we store all the lawn maintenance tools, such as the weed whacker. I didn't get a chance to really weed whack this year, so I'm looking forward to that, using the weed whacker and the weed eater, the lawnmower. So I'm gonna move these bags of garbage bags, and put this bag here so it's stored. And I'm gonna put this in the corner here. Oh, it's starting to fall apart at the bottom. So let's make sure this is safe. Let's grab some duct tape and tape this here. Excuse me, sorry. Grab some duct tape. I'll be right back. Because if these things break, they're gonna start spraying mercury and toxic shit everywhere, right? We don't want that. So we have a whole bunch of this that needs to be used up still. So here's something I found today. These seem to be bags of office supplies. So I took them yesterday. These can probably fill up a small amount of bags of information not information, but fill up a bunch of small cans or large bottles. With a Coke bottle. Strange though, we don't really drink Coke in this house. I'm not sure. I think maybe I picked that up from the street, maybe who else. Another Coke bottle. Oh, maybe I ordered some pizza. It's Olympic time, so I usually sometimes celebrate eating pizza, but not as much though, because I don't know, the pizza is also like, the delivery food is very substandard these days. The food is very substandard. Okay, so we're getting down to really low battery power. It's starting to flash red over there, so you get the idea of what I'm trying to do, right? Maybe Yeah, sometimes I like to tie the top very loosely, so I can if I have loose cans, I can just slip it into the bottle into the bag, trying to get the most out of the bag. Slip it through the top once the bag has been sealed off. But sometimes it gets too tight, so sometimes it gets too tight, so I have to switch bags, right? But like I said, use up as much as you can. Use up all the materials you can. Don't waste materials. Try to reuse everything. So, and then we'll put this onto the pile of dead bodies over there. See, just not so tight. Very loosely do a square knot, scout square knot. Righty tighty, lefty, right on left to right, right over left kind of thing. I love the square knot. Square knot's the most easy to do. Well, not now, but because I don't have enough tail space. There we go. Come on. Sometimes you have to. Oh, okay, pull another tail. There we go. Sometimes you got to really get a good grip there. There we go. Maybe flip over. Yeah, square knot. See, what happens is you can fill up a little. You can have a little hole here and slide in another can. Slide in another can sometimes in there, and this can get into like really tightly, and then but you know you can still fit in maybe 10 cans into a bag. So you just put it on the top because I don't want it to put it back on the top up there. I might maybe fill up this Grandin toy bag. I find one of the most popular bag has got to be the Monster drinks, the really 12, 20 ounce Monster drinks, the really big tall cans. Like, I mean, lots of kids, you know, they mix that with vodka, then they go to a nightclub. They get a upper and downer at the same time. It's very similar to the principle of cocaine wine. Cocaine wine, back in the 1800s, cocaine wine was a popular product. The old Pope, even a Pope endorsed it. It's an upper and downer, so you have a. So it's like a primitive form of a speedball. You know, a speedball is a heroin plus cocaine, so you go up and down at the same time. If you want to do that, just meditate. Go jogging. You know, get your mind into a nice headspace instead of just using toxic materials. So this one's going to have a bit of a problem tying up. So let's just tighten the cans out so it gives us more space to tie it. So that's how I recycle. You know, basically I take small bags, fill up to the brim, take these garbage bags, fill them up to the brim, leave a little opening in the front so I can fit in a bottle or two whenever I get lazy, and then I would call someone to pick it up, or if I'm lucky, I'm in between scout bottle pickups. I gave one to earlier this spring or this fall. This little girl from the hockey team, the Bow Valley Flames or Infernos or whatever hockey team, child hockey team, came and picked up her bottle. So I was in the Starcher Club at the time, and so I didn't have a falling out of the Starcher Club. So the idea was to give her a few of the larger bags, save the rest of this pile here. But unfortunately, I had a falling out with the Starcher Club. They got too uppity for me, so I decided to say, fuck, I keep the bottles myself, donate them all to charity. But then I figure, since I'm having problems of saving up, I'm saving up enough money for my Vietnamese wife to go to World Youth Day and her sister to go to World Youth Day, and myself. But I doubt I have enough money for myself. But if they can go, then that's good. I mean, that's the whole point of love, right? You make you make sacrifices. You work hard. You know. This is one of the crazy shit people do. Take the garage. There's all sorts of projects on the internet. Let's see. Yeah. All sorts of projects on the internet where people do their hobbies. They start crafting things. I'm starting to get slowly into that world, crafting, and hopefully we can start crafting together. Start making fun projects, and I hope eventually to get some small primitive tools, start making some wood crafts, like beds and stuff, and donate them to a homeless shelter or something, or maybe donate them to a drug recovery place. You know, give them a free bed. Use up some. Go to the restore. Get a truck, for example. Go to the restore back and forth. You know, just to keep my hands dirty, keep my hands. Yeah, something. I don't know. I have an affinity for dirt. I don't love dirt. I don't like roll around in my own shit and mud like a pig does. But I don't know. Maybe. But a man, you know, a man loves his work.